All right, we're loading into the gate here for the Joe Hirsch Turf Classic, Grade 1, going a mile and a half over Belmont at the Big A's Turf Course. Warlike Goddess, your heavy favorite here. I like Warlike Goddess. Aaron, where are you going?
Yeah, I like Warlike Goddess as well. Don't love the price of 4 to 5, but that's probably what she should be against this field.
I think Soldier Rising's a little interesting in this spot, and it's going to be interesting to see if how long Bye Bye Melvin can keep them going up front. And just as they break, Bye Bye Melvin out there like a shot, 2.5 lengths up early.
Yeah, caught a big flyer, and you mentioned it on the show here. You really thought that this horse could take him gate to wire 6-1. You're getting paid if he's able to get the job done. Warlike Goddess in third. I think that's interesting.
Very headsy ride so far from Loscano. I think you look at the program, you kind of know how this horse gets beat. Now, I'm going to be interested to see how fast they go. We're talking about that. You were guessing 50 for the opening half. I said the over. 24-1 there for the opening quarter. Bye Bye Melvin needs to slow this down. You're not winning going 12s up front here. You're going to have to slow this down at some point. But I like the fact that you're keeping Warlike Goddess here in the clear, close to the pace. We've talked about this multiple times. Sometimes if you have the best horse, just don't let yourself get beat by the pace. Just make sure you stay within striking distance when you're turning for home so you can make up that ground.
She looks pretty darn comfortable here. And look at this, 48.96. How about that?
That's fast.
That's fast for Naira going a mile and a half on the turf for sure.
Yeah.
Here we go, though. You've got Warlike Goddess sitting in a great spot. I mean, this will be really interesting because she usually comes from dead last. So if she can kick home from here, that gives her like another dimension, right? Makes her even more dangerous.
I mean, Gufo sitting in the top 5 as well, right on the hip of Warlike Goddess as well, up close today compared to where you usually see Gufo. Soldiers Rising actually ends up being the horse who's sitting in last here. So a different order than what you've generally seen. They went 1-13-3 there through the opening 6 furlongs. Bye Bye Melvin still leading them up front. You got to think Warlike Goddess is good here if she's good enough to go. If she doesn't win this race, I doubt you see her in the turf. We'll put it that way.
Absolutely. And I think it's going to be really cool because the 3's starting to kind of creep up a little bit too. If we see a big rush of 2-3-7 closing, it's like, okay, let's see how good these horses are. Not a lot of excuses. And boom, here comes Warlike Goddess. She's going to make the first move here.
Don't you just leaving Rock Emperor out of this, huh?
I don't give it. I don't like that. He is moving a bit though. The 2's really making the strongest move so far, but we're still on the turn here.
Yep. All right, now she's gonna strike the lead here, and then it's gonna be who can catch her. And the 6 Soldier Rising is flying on the rail.
Yep,
come on, 6-2 or 2-6.
Oh boy, Warlike Goddess is. Oh my goodness,
the 6 got stopped.
Warlike Goddess just galloped away from him. Big time race there. The 1 gets second. Somich, you said that horse could take him gate to wire. Kind of did, except there was a freak in the race with the 2 Warlike Goddess. This is probably your Breeders' Cup Turf favorite from our side of the pond, right?
Yes, probably. I mean, that's so tough. Yeah, she's going to be the favorite in the Breeders' Cup Turf of the U.S. horses, of the U.S. contingent. There are obviously going to be horses coming in from overseas that are going to be very, very tough. But that was impressive. She ran very well there, sat much closer to the pace today, and was still had that same kick, which I think is very important. Loscano, great ride there, keeping her in the clear, never getting her in trouble, making sure the best horse is able to win.